Start your engines, hear the crowd. Talking racing now, we're revving loud. From Daytona nights to Talladega days, we're chasing rumors, hearing what they say. Pit crews hustle, tires burning fast. News and whispers, nothing's gonna pass. Talking racing now, we're hitting the track. NASCAR stories, no looking back. Engines roar and the fans all cheer. Every lap we're bringing the latest here. From rookie rides to legends known, victory lanes and dynasties grown. We'll spin the tales where speed's alive. Every week the racing vibes survive. Now we're hitting the track. NASCAR stories, no looking back. Engines roar and the fans all cheer. Every lap we're bringing the latest here. Green flags flying, hear the sound. Talking racing now, the best show around.
Oh, it is Monday, 7:04 p. The place to be. It is right here. Talking racing now. And we got some stuff to discuss. We're going to give you 3 more picks. We'll see how we did from the class. I can't remember what I actually had. I don't know where.
I can
think
tell you
I
we're
had-
tied.
Really? Okay. I know I had
Yes.
Hamlin in there, so I know I at least got a top 5 in there. I remember him, but I can't remember who else. I know I had the 21, so I know that didn't get me anything. All right, so we'll see. We're tied, though, and then we're heading into Daytona this week. But we're going to start talking about the spectacle that was Bowman Gray this week. And now, you can't fault NASCAR for trying to get the race in, okay? You can't do that. They did everything they could with the craziness that was the storms that were going on all across Northeast, Carolinas, everything else like that. They moved it to Wednesday thinking, we'll be okay by then. They go to Wednesday, and I'm gonna start right here and then jump in, interrupt me whenever you need there. Now, is that a Rusty Wallace 2 or is that a
No.
Cindric
This is a I'm gonna change your tires number 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I like the color scheme, but I can't wear it frontwards. It just looks like I'm gonna change your tire. It's not a great.
I got you.
You know.
I saw the 2, so I just wanted to know. So then they go to the track, and again, I don't like the fact that also, like, everybody's on Fox about the broadcast. I don't know what you want them to do. This was a 50-mile race that took 2 hours and 25 minutes of actual time. And I'm sorry. Yeah, no, 2 hours and 20 minutes. There was red flags. There was just stuff happening all over the track. They cleaned the snow and they decided, hey, we'll put it behind the barriers. What could happen?
I think they ran out of places to put it at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like at that point though, this get it away from the track though. It's there's little. Although I guess it got so cold again,
That it froze back up.
Yeah, it stopped. But now the water on the track turned ice. But luckily, nobody's hitting that. And then it rains, by the way, again. So
sleet. Yeah, we had some sleet.
You had a little bit of everything. And then they're like, oh, the Fox coverage. Dude, you do understand they got cameramen out there in this weather so that you can watch some cars do circles.
I'm not worried about the cameramen.
Yeah, I know you guys aren't. But what I'm saying, though, is I do worry about the cameramen because that's part of my job as a producer.
Fair enough.
I would have gotten some of them out of there to be like, look, this is what you're going to get for right now. And alternate. I'm not having a guy sit out and this. You guys want to run the race? That's fine.
Drones. Get drones out there.
Oh, something else. But okay, so anyways, Now, this is a race that, again, 50 miles,
Yeah.
200 laps.
200 laps, quarter mile racetrack, 50
Yes.
miles. And you're going 80, 90 miles an hour max. So hypothetically, that
Hold
should
on a
take
minute.
you
Hold
no
on. I
more
gotta
than an
switch
hour.
over to my other page here because they had the average speed, and I could not believe this when I saw this for a NASCAR race. Do you know
Going
what
through
the
the corners?
average speed was this race?
57 miles an hour.
21.39 miles an hour.
Oh, okay. Because all the yellow cautions just running around in circles. Yeah.
No, they didn't count the yellows.
It's just 21 miles an hour because they have to get
Yes.
so slow in the corner because it's flat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not totally flat, but it's essentially flat. Yeah, it's wild.
I mean, it's like, whoa. And then the thing I hate the most, NASCAR says, hey, teams, I know you tried to cheat the system and didn't fill up enough fuel in the car, so we're just going to give the whole field a chance to go in.
Yeah,
What
I
about
don't
the
like
cars
that.
that did? Again, you take the strategy out of, if they didn't do it and they wanted to take the chance, that's their right. But you cannot, I mean, you had the 5 and the 9 run out of gas. By the way, before you throw the caution that says, hey, you know what, we might have an issue here.
How do you run out of gas on a 50-mile
Dude,
race?
come on, man. That's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous.
If you run out of gas in a 50-mile race, you deserve it.
Exactly. That you piss poor planning is exactly what it is. And then Carson Hocevar comes in, by the way. Lap 16, they threw the caution at 164 to refuel. He came in at 152. And you know what he did?
Tried to stay out.
No, he took off the race tires, the rain tires.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I did hear about this. Yeah,
He
absolutely.
took off the rain tires then. Then when the caution came in, the other teams are like, well, hell. They're like, hey, I saw that team do it. So then they start doing it. And NASCAR's like, no, we're still in the rain tires. And they're like, they've already got them on. So then they make them take them off, even though they've had them on for 12 laps. And then they make them go back to rain tires.
It's an exhibition race. It's going to be fine. We're moving on.
Dude, they need to do away with. I love the Bowman Grid. I love going back to the classic tracks. I do. But when it becomes this, like that wasn't even worth running or watching, honestly.
Yeah, and there's no guarantee that's going to happen. Last year it was cold, but it wasn't like this.
Yeah.
You know, it's risky. It is.
I say you go back to what it was, man. Bring back the Busch Clash.
Yeah.
If you had a pole or a win the year before, you're in. Do a last chance qualifying for all the other cars, advance them in if you want, and run at Daytona. Done.
Or if you really want to run somewhere down south, there's other places to go. I mean, there's Homestead.
No,
go to
Homestead's
Phoenix.
boring. Those are boring races, man. I'd look, man. You gonna give me an exhibition? Damn it, give me something to worth watching.
Take the restrictor plates off.
Whatever this shit is, man. I don't know, but that was bad.
How about that?
Like, if you're sitting there and you're like, hey, man, take a look at this. It's like, I've been watching the World Series of Asphalt Racing on Flow Racing.
Okay.
And it's at New Smyrna Raceway. I think that's up near you somewhere.
It is. Yeah, it's just south of Daytona. Yep, it's in Volusia County.
And dude, that's some racing, bro. I
Sure.
like that. I love the late models. I like the pro those, dude. That's some racing. Ryan Priest is there also. Ryan Newman was there racing the Wheeling series. I believe he's in that. You know, they got some names there. And man, like that, I think what they ought to do is let those cars, let them have the exhibition race. If Kyle Larson wants to jump in a car, so be it. but put the emphasis on the other. It's an exhibition race, anyways. I'll see the NASCAR cars in Daytona on qualifying. Open it up, make it something. Make it the wheeling model cars, and our the NASCAR guys go in there and race some of the top wheeling guys or whatever it is. Bring in some ARCA guys. Bring in some of the truck guys and gals. I mean, I watched on the what's her name? Oh man, she just won the race.
Yeah, I saw
Sunday.
I saw you sent that to me. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know how old she is. I don't at all, but I mean, start bringing some of that in and put a light on. If you're going to do these exhibition races, they don't matter anyways. I think I would rather see that happen than just watch this again. Like, even look, man, those cars beating and banging on each other. Like, I mean,
I kind of enjoyed that part.
No, I don't. I didn't. Especially when you're doing it at 37 miles an hour. I mean, you had SVG, you had Daniel Suarez trying to take out every Trackhouse member he could come across. You had some things going on there. Ryan Preece does win it, as I said.
Yeah,
the top 10 was Byron, Blaney, Suarez, Hamlin, Briscoe, Dillon, Buescher, Chastain, and Bowman. And Bowman was having problems early on too. I mean, there was a lot of intrigue. I mean, again, it wasn't a tear, but for 50 miles to go, I'll go sit on 826 myself, to go 50 miles in 2 hours and 26 minutes.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it, man. I think that was about it. I felt bad for Boyer and Harvick and those guys, just trying to come up and make it
here's the other problem with it.
Entertaining.
Too, right? So, the race is what it is, but it had so many problems from the very get-go. It was the snow, it was the delays, it was the lack of a crowd because it was so cold, and who wants to go on a Wednesday? The entire event got cut in half. Essentially, it was supposed to be an entire weekend. They fit it onto a Wednesday, and it was supposed to be done before whatever dancing show or Masked Singer or whatever that they threw it on Fox Sports.
They didn't expect it to take 3 hours for a 50-lap race.
Right. Sometimes things just don't go well.
Yeah.
And when you put things outside in front of Mother Nature, this is going to happen. Mm-hmm. So it is what it is.
So you're saying dome track?
I dome track. Well, they do. Well, Bowman Gray is a football field surrounded by a racetrack.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And that's another thing too. I got to tell some NASCAR fans.
I forget who plays there. Somebody plays there.
Some NASCAR fans are just pure idiots, man.
Well, yeah.
They're like, oh, Fox, look at this terrible deal you have with Fox. They threw you off the network for Masked Singer. Yeah, Masked Singer brings them in better ratings than NASCAR, buddy. I'm sorry to tell you.
Also,
that's going to happen. And they redid their whole schedule to be done by the Masked Singer. It was not their fault NASCAR couldn't get 50 miles done in 2 hours.
Yeah, and it's a Wednesday. They moved everything to a Wednesday. Yeah. Let's complain about the Fox contract. Get out of here.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, I joined that. Dude, what do you do to expand? You think they had enough content? They weren't thinking they were going to be there for 2 hours and 20 minutes for a 50-lap shootout race. For 200 laps with 50 miles.
Right.
They were thinking, okay, we've got enough stuff. We're good. And then it was like, oh boy, 17 cautions. It's
17 cautions, red flags, sleet. We got, the track is leaking.
The train tires. Oh, we got to do gas now. We got halfway point is a 30-minute halftime or something. I don't even know what the hell. Felt like it took forever. I don't know what the situation
It could have used a halftime show. That would have been good, actually.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, man. Maybe that's what we need to do next time.
Halftime show of Bowman Gray?
Yeah. All right, so let us know our results there, Spencer, since you have them. I do not.
All right, so you chose first Denny Hamlin, who finished 5th. So you got 5 points.
Yes.
Second, you chose Chase Elliott, who finished 17th, which got you 0 points.
Yep.
Third, you picked Josh Berry, who finished 12th. But if I remember correctly, didn't he have to qualify through the first race to get in with
Yeah,
Austin Cindric?
yeah. He won the first race.
He
to
won
get
the first race. Doesn't count for points, but still, it was an interesting day for him.
Yeah.
So you ended up with 5 points.
Okay.
My first pick was Christopher Bell, who finished 13th, got me 0 points. My second pick was William Byron, who finished second, got me 5 points. And Joey Logano, who got me 0 points with 11th. So you and I are both tied at 5 with 2 top
Wait.
fives.
I thought 1 through 10 was going to be reversed. So you're leading 8-5, 9-5. Sorry.
No. So it's
What do we end
first
up saying?
place. All right. So first place is 10 points.
Yep.
Top 5 is 5 points.
Okay.
And then a top 10 is 1 point.
1 point. That's what we did. Okay. I remember we argued about it and debated it, and then we figured it's okay. That's what it was. Okay. All right. 5-5 heading to Daytona.
That's right.
Yep.
Going for the wild card. Starting it off.
All right.
Big
Oh,
time.
speaking of that, man, let me I want to make sure I ask this properly here
Sure.
because you eloquently sent me some stuff. For you this season, I'll let you go first on this one.
All right.
Your projected breakout driver for this NASCAR season. Now, I'm guessing we're keeping it in the Cup, right? Cup?
Yeah, we're keeping it in Cup.
All right.
So first OLI. Let's go with not my guy, but still, I just want to bring him up. I think Connor Zilic is going to be interesting, but I do not want to put expectations on the young man. He's stepping up to the big leagues. We've seen this happen with lots of young drivers that make it through the other series. They're all talented. They all look like they're going to be the next guy. You never know until you get there and you find out. And we're going to find out this year how good he is, and then we'll find out in the future whether he's a superstar or not. But OLI Connor Zilic. The breakout driver of the year for me, man that I think is going to make the chase, Chris Buescher. Not only do I think he's going to make the chase, I think he's going to be like a top 12 guy. I like what he does on the super speedways. I like how he's consistent. If you don't pay attention, he's always there. He's always up front. When the Fords are riding, he's always there with the Penske guys. And I like what I see. I think he's going to have a better year than my man Austin Cindric. I think he's probably going to be the third best Ford. So for breakout, I'm going with Chris Buescher.
Not a bad one. That is not a bad one. I'm just kind of looking over the list here.
There's a lot of things on there that have like uncertainties, right? You've got some new guys in some new places, like what's going to happen with Suarez. You've got some new people that moved up with Connor Zilic.
Yeah.
You've got what's going to happen with
Breakout is
Keselowski
more,
with his injury. Breakout's somebody's going to step up, right? Somebody's going to step up and become something.
I'm gonna pick a guy that, look, man, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. And I thought this guy got a bad rap last year. All right. And he's with Spire Motorsports.
Good pick.
Carson Hocevar.
Good pick.
Be Carson Hocevar, buddy. Dive into it, man. Accept it. Be the bad guy. Be the heel. Be the bully.
Remember last year when the Earnhardt thing came out?
Don't go out there and intentionally wreck everybody, but at the same time, drive your drive, my man. Do your thing. When you were, I thought you were one of the top drivers last year. And then, I don't know who got in your head. I don't know who talked to you. What happened? You fell off a cliff, buddy. Get it back. Breakout star this year, the 77 of Carson Hocevar. And also,
I like that pick.
Also, don't be surprised if that's 71. Those two cars, for some reason, run pretty damn good, man. McDowell and Hocevar. But I'm going to go with Hocevar a little bit over just because I think he's got that, if he got that I don't care attitude that could get him some places. It could get him into a lot of trouble too.
Yeah.
And he could be taken out of a lot of races. So I could look like a real jackass when Carson Hocevar is at the bottom of the points because he's been taken out of races. But I'm going to go with Hocevar.
If he goes out there and he races aggressive and he's not gun shy and people have to deal with him, I think you could be right. Absolutely.
Yep. All right. And then your comeback driver for this year.
So comeback, right? So when I
I got
think
two.
comeback,
I got two that popped in my head as soon as I read it, and I don't know if you're gonna have one, but
well, I think one's extremely obvious, and it's the one that I chose. So when I think comeback, obviously it's not football, so we don't necessarily have like comeback from injuries and have a great season like the comeback player, but it's kind of the idea, right? And for me, I'm thinking somebody that's had some success in the past and is going to come back, get over those hurdles, and have a nice successful year. And it's somebody that I think that people really overlooked because of what happened as far as the playoffs. And if you really look at how he did all year, he did pretty well. I think he finished 8th in points. And that's Tyler Reddick. I think Tyler Reddick is going to have an incredible year. I think he's going to win a couple of races. I think he's going to be top 10, top 8 in points at the end of the season. He's going to be well within the chase, and we're going to have to deal with Tyler Reddick this year. The ginger is back.
interesting because he really only took 1 year off. I mean, it's like last year just didn't go his way. It looked like, and I think a lot of it was the
Personal. He had some personal issues.
he had
going
personal
on, some heavy
things, and then
stuff.
also the whole thing with 2311 Racing, and then the thing. I mean, every week those cars would go to the track, didn't get asked one racing question.
Right.
It was, how you feel with your team against NASCAR and this and that. And then heaven forbid something happened where it was like, well, you think NASCAR made that decision because you guys are, and that's gone. That's out.
Yep.
That's gone now. And again, kind of like what I was saying with Hocevar is just get back to driving your drive, man. Do your thing. And again, with both those guys too, is in the back of their mind, and Riley Herbst as well, if they lose that lawsuit, they don't have rides.
Well, Riley Herbst needs to worry about that anyways because he's on
Well,
a
no, I
contract.
mean, but I'm saying, but in general, you're Tyler Reddick and Bubba Wallace. You can win in this division.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden you're out because they fold or whatever it is going to be. I mean, they said they had enough to get through the year, but that didn't mean they were going to be able to come back this year. And as a driver, you got family, you got things going on, but at the same time, you're not trying to also burn bridges. But I'm sure they were still trying to track down Plan B in case this one goes awry in the back of the racing thing and everything else going on, man. I mean, because teams fill up quick, and especially with guys that were moving and leaving. I mean, there's a lot of guys that are still now just going back through truck and
this year was not a year where we had a lot of open spots or a lot of people changing. They changed some numbers, but they didn't really change teams all that much.
Yeah.
we
Corey LaJoie was the only one, really.
And Daniel Suarez.
Daniel Suarez took his ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then trying to think who else. I don't think there's a whole lot of other movement. I'm looking at the racing right now. Yeah, because the only other thing is SVG went to the 97 because Connor Zilic went to the 88.
Yep.
But those aren't changes. They're just adding into where they're at. I mean, there's not a lot of changes at all this year. I mean, driver-wise, there might be.
No,
I know there's a lot of cruise chiefs moving around and inside and out and all that stuff, but that gets too complicated to try to understand because
I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know enough about NASCAR to tell you that I know what crew chiefs are changing and how that's going to impact people. I do not know those people.
No, I don't. I mean, I know what they did with Connor Zilic is they got the guy that he's most comfortable with and moved him to that team so that they have at least, he has a comfort there. But again, does it translate to Cup? We're going to have to see and find out. We know Zilic can drive.
Hell yeah.
So can all these guys. So can all these guys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's now you're the best of the best. We'll see what happens and rolls out. I think of two guys when I think of, comebacks, man. I really think, and I love the drive out of Daniel Suarez, and I get it, very small, but in the 7, it felt like he was driving and he had a smile. He got his smile back, an old Shawn Michaels reference.
Okay.
He got his smile back, and it felt like he was driving a lot, and he just didn't care either. I'm starting to like these Rebels a little bit more every time.
He's handing out that sweet chin music.
Buddy, he was like, SVG, take this, bam, Ross Chastain up against the wall. Where you at, Zillage? I'm coming for you, buddy. Where you at? Let me find you. But also another person that I kind of, and I know it kind of didn't look like it in this race, but I gotta believe Kyle Busch as well this year.
Maybe.
I mean, it's a contract year. Something, I just feel like you can't keep him down this long. I know, I mean, it just feels like he's just not there anymore. But I'm going to stick with Daniel Suarez as my 1A, and Kyle Busch will be 1B. But I'll go Daniel Suarez. So I think I got both Spire guys actually. But I'm on board for Spire Motorsports there, buddy. The 7 and the 77. I'm all sevens, baby.
There you go.
All sevens. Isn't that crap? No, yeah, craps. No. I don't know enough about gambling. Although you'd think I would since we're at the casino once a week, but no. No.
When I go to the casino, I just lose money slowly playing roulette.
Yeah, true. All right, man. Daytona 500 right around the corner. I'm looking at the list right now.
It is right around the corner.
Yep, 45 names are on there right now. The only car without a driver right now is the 66 car, which is Garage 66. I really hope, I'm hoping Corey LaJoie makes the race.
Okay.
Because he's driving the number 199. I just want to see that car out there on the track. 199.
Do we know, is Justin Allgaier in the Traveler car, is that guaranteed a spot with
I don't think they're guaranteed a spot. I think they have to race in again.
I hope they make it.
Yeah, they are the number 40 for JR Motorsports, Greg Ives, the Traveler Whiskey 40.
That's right.
This week. So, and it was a great feel-good story last year. And the one thing that Junior's Motorsports and Junior and the Earnhardt family is, this is their track, man. This is their track. This is the
place, man. When you go, if you go and you see the threes go up on the third lap, you know.
Oh no, yeah.
You know whose house it is.
Oh no, you know whose house it is. I mean, it's just, I mean, it's the house Earnhardt built, man. I mean, you see it every time they race there, man. I mean, as a matter of fact, right after the duels this week, it's 25 years. We lost Dale Earnhardt. It's been 25 years, you know. And again, they already said it's not about the racing; it's about everything that's transpired, the changes, everything that's been done since they've lost Dale Earnhardt. You know, and so
there has been a lot.
No, there's been a ton of stuff.
The safer walls, the neck braces, the whole get up.
Hans device, yep.
Yep. They've done a lot. The next gen cars are supposed to be safer. We don't see them flip as much. I'll give you that.
No, but they do go up if they get under there right. But again, that's everything. I mean,
that's everything.
You can't keep everything down unless, as fast as these guys are doing, they hit that little bump and that's it. It's going over. But you're not seeing those tumbles down the front stretch where when it comes to rest, it's just roll bars and and you're just buckled in there and it's like, but yeah, man. So what are you expecting from this Daytona 500? Are you expecting a caution-filled Daytona 500? You expecting a more laid-back approach until it gets to the end? Because we already know. Look, once it gets to the end, it's chaotic because then you're going for the win. But when do you think? Because last year, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I felt like we had a crash like the first 10 laps of the race.
Yeah,
somebody got out of line and bam, and then from there it was checkers and wreckers.
You can tell when you're at the track. You can tell just when you get there. Like, are they going to chill or are they not going to chill? So, as far as what I expect to happen, I expect the weather to be good. I expect it to be.
It's funny. The only time it's supposed to rain is between 2 and 5 on Sunday. The only chance of rain is that time.
It's
the whole week.
We'll see what happens, right? You never know.
Yeah.
But
it's a 40. It's a 40%, by the way. It's not, like a 90%. But yeah.
Let me put it this way. Right now, there are wildfires here. It is drought conditions.
Wow.
Everything is burning. We've got wildfires all over the place. For those that don't know, I live maybe 20, 25 miles from the track. And we haven't had much rain. If it's rain, I'd be surprised. I don't expect to see it. I expect to see some warmer weather. It seems like we're coming out of this freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I tell you I missed the flurries? We had flurries here, and I left town the weekend.
Oh, that's right. You went down there.
I went to a place called Dade City, like outside Tampa.
Okay.
Yeah, so I went slightly further south, and I missed the flurries, but whatever. That's happened twice now. There's been flurries here in the Palm Coast area twice since I moved here, and I was out of town both times. It didn't stick to anything, but it'd be cool to see it.
Yeah, no.
Anyways, but that's gone. We're getting into mid-February. Those freezes are done. What's
going to be interesting too,
we're going to continue to have dry conditions.
Yeah, Spencer. The thing I got is what's going to be funny is actually, qualifying is going to be done in cooler weather. Thursday is when it's supposed to start like warming up. So the duels might be done in colder or warmer weather, and then the race definitely. But I wonder how much that's going to...
I can tell you today was the first time that we had weather where there was not a chill in the air. It's... Even when it's been sunny, it's been 45, 50, 55 degrees, whatever. Generally, it's been gray, but it's been dry. Mm-hmm. And today it was crystal clear. It was bright and sunny. It was 70, 75. And the actual air itself, you could feel it. Like for a moment, for a couple of hours, the chill was gone. And, I think that we're going to get more of that as we go throughout the week. I think you're going to get a beautiful race weekend. It is setting up so well. And we're due for one because Daytona's been kind of a weather shit show the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to consider whether I'm going to the truck race or to the O'Reilly's race. I haven't decided which one yet.
Well, the O'Reilly's race is also going to have the ARCA out there as well that day. Yeah. Saturday's kind of like a double header. I believe it's going to be ARCA and O'Reilly's, or it's O'Reilly's then ARCA. One of the two. But I think both of them are racing on Saturday.
But I think we still got stages. I think we're getting 3 wide early in the race. Mm-hmm. I think we're probably gonna cool off after the first stage. The second stage is gonna be chill. Once we get to the last stage, I think they're gonna get single file. I think they're gonna get single file, and they're gonna try to break the top pack is gonna try to break away. And if they're able to break away, I think you're going to see a pack of, assuming we don't get cautions and put everybody back together, which is probably what will happen. But if possible, I think we get 12, 15 car front lead going 2 wide, and then chaos in the last couple of laps. And as far as a winner, we'll get to that in a minute because we're going to do that.
Yeah. I just looked down just to make sure. I believe if my math is correct, which more than likely is probably wrong here. If every Toyota qualifies, they could have 11 cars in the Daytona 500. And now normally, most of you know, and it hasn't been that way for Toyotas. They usually have to team up with a Ford or Chevy or some makeshift there. If those 11 make it, they could possibly have their own little pack as well. Or a majority of them make it, which I'm trying to think.
That's a nice idea, but it never works.
No, it doesn't. But at least they would have that option. They haven't had that option because they've never had enough cars to where.
I don't know that they would want that option. Of all the cars of all the tracks, I mean, yeah, you can win in a Toyota, but in general, like they're not the strongest drafting track cars. Like, do you want to put 11 of those next to each other? No, you want to.
I don't know. Hamlin's been pretty good.
You want a Ford in the back pushing.
I don't know. The new Chevy looks pretty good with that nose.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen what it's going to do. I'm excited to see.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what it does because it looked like it was a little round, honestly. Okay. I was like, it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, I think honestly. I think the first, again, because we get the great stages with the cautions,
they get excited. They do. The adrenaline gets going. The adrenaline gets going, and it gets crazy early. It always
And then
does.
if you see a car struggling that might push you back, you're going to try to go around. How quickly do they try to see if the 3 wide works? Again, that's going to be interesting because you do have trucks, you do have ARCA, you do have O'Reilly's. Plus, you got practice and qualifying back again now.
That's right.
You know, so there's going to be a lot of stuff on the track. As long as if that track's dirty, you might see it right away. They try to see what they can do.
I absolutely think we get 3 wide within the first 4 or 5 laps.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, then we're back, baby. We're back.
Oh, we're so back. We're so back. It's so Daytona. Back.
Oh,
it's
good.
what other sport starts with the crown jewel? Like awesome.
It literally goes down from here, by the
way. All season it just goes downhill.
Fucking god damn it.
I mean, yeah, the World 600, but it's not Daytona.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going back to Daytona. Yeah, but it's not the 500. You know, like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But then it used to be the Coca-Cola 400, right? And like, oh, the 400 July 4th weekend, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
I know.
But now, they did it. They destroyed it all. Hey, we gotta cater to our new fans. What'd that get you, NASCAR? What'd that get you? Disgruntled fans is what it got you.
It got you a reversion to the mean, and we're going back.
We are.
And I like it. I like that they're going back.
What's old is new again.
That's right.
Ooh.
See, we got this great new idea for the playoffs, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do what we used to do.
Yes.
And it's called the chase. Everybody get real excited.
Yes.
Although I am excited. I shouldn't make fun of it. I'm so stoked.
This is the first time where I look at this and I say, you're going to get reward. You're not going to be able to win the 500 and be in the playoffs.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you're going to really have to earn your top 16.
The conversation this year is going to be so much different than what we went through last year.
Yes.
It's going to be, long-term season plans.
Yeah.
What can you do in this race? What can you do in that race? How many spots can you get?
And the other thing is you can't take, I'm bad at this track. I'll just try to ride around, and you got to put a little bit of effort into it because those 10, 15 points could be, you're out at the end of the year.
You can't win in March and cruise till September.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep. You're gonna have to be, man. And I did like also going back to, I liked watching SVG with how he's kind of learned. You saw him competitive up there, and I like that, man. I like the fact that and again, I know SVG and everything said about him. He's just a professional as hell. That you knew it was. Look, his thing has always been road course. That's what he came from. That's what And again, was that Trackhouse's idea of like, hey, we signed him to a deal. We know he's going to get these races. We're in the playoffs. Now it's changed. You know what I'm saying? So, again, if that was Trackhouse's ploy, kudos to them because they got a ringer, and he would have made the playoffs every time if they didn't make the change. I'll tell you now because he was winning at least one road course every year.
Absolutely. But, to be fair, he was getting better on the ovals.
He's gotten better. He has.
I think he's going to be borderline, maybe 18th. Maybe he makes the chase at 16, 15. Like he's going to be up there.
I think the interesting thing is going to be like 14 through 19. How close are they, or how far away are they? I really want to watch that to see how much of a competition it ends up being because last year you have to remember when who got the last spot? I think he ended up getting in by like 57 points. He was 57 points ahead of the other one because the way everything wrecked at the track and everything else. So
because of the win and get in situation, yeah.
But then he ended up being, he never won, so he was 57 points ahead. But I think it was a guy that was
was it Reddick?
You know what? It was Reddick. I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, because he was like, eighth in points.
Yeah. Without everything, he would have been 8th, but he falls down to 16. That's right. That's what it was. Man, you got a good memory, man. Yeah, good. Kudos to you, buddy. All right.
It's not that good, I promise.
Let's get our picks in, and you go first, I believe, this time, because I think I went first at Bowman.
I went first, so it's your turn.
Oh, is it? Oh, well, you know where I'm going with this bad boy. First pick, always, baby. Daytona 500 winner, multiple times. The number 11, Progressive Toyota, driven by Denny Hamlin. Sorry, I got choked up. I almost said Danny Hamlin. Sorry. Oh, Denny Hamlin.
All right. Daytona 500. I'm going with a Ford. I'm going with Penske. I'm going with Blaney. Give me the 12.
You know what's funny? I think this kid could win here. The 88 of Connor Zilic. Taking him. Daytona 500, baby.
All right.
Give it to me.
I so hope you're right.
Dude, I'd be standing on a soapbox.
I so hope you're right. I am. If he wins the Daytona 500, I'll still love the 2, but I gotta start buying some 88.
Yeah. I don't like that it's a track house car, though. I don't like the 88.
I don't care. I've been a fan of this kid. I hope that Penske steals them and kicks Cindric out of there. I am. This is
you're getting Riley Herbst.
Don't tell me that.
Cindric and Herbst. They're going to do a trade.
They're going to give me Jesse Love, and we're just going to keep the 2 driver in
That's
this too.
True. Yeah.
Anyway, so
I wouldn't be mad about that.
it could be worse, but it's not Connor Zilic. Anyways, give me Christopher Bell.
My third pick is always going to be my dark horse, usually. But I feel like I need to have a Team Hendrick car in this one. Because usually you're going to get an Elliott, a Larson, Bowman, Byron. Oh.
You going to go Byron with a 3rd in a row?
No. They're going to wreck him out quick.
I hope so.
He doesn't make it to halfway. I'm going to go with one of the guys I said earlier. Kyle Busch in the 8. I think he gets it done. I think this could be a track to where you switch it around, and this will be your year, Kyle Busch. Bring it back, baby. Bring it back. Oh, Dad. My dad loves Byron. Dad, he's the Hendrick guy, man. He loves all the Hendrick cars.
When I went to the 400 last year, the Coke Zero 400, surrounded by Byron fans everywhere.
So obnoxious, them little bastards.
You know,
my guy learned how to drive on a simulator.
I know, and you know what? The worst thing is they're just the Jeff Gordon people. They're the same people.
Yeah. My guy learned how to drive on a computer. He didn't go through all this stuff. Oh, your guy's got to learn how to drive. My guy on a computer, he good. Pocket protectors. Get out of here.
All right. So for my last person, I want a super speedway ringer, right? So that kind of leaves us with a couple, right?
Jimmy Johnson, huh?
No, but be a hell of a pick. There's a Josh Berry that's out there, super speedway ringer, Talladega winner of last year. There's a Cindric. You know, I love me some Cindric, but I'm not going to go that way. I am going to go with a ringer. I'm going to go with a prior Daytona 500 winner. I think he's going to get it done again. Michael McDowell.
Yeah, that's one of those. It's one of those Spire cars I talked about. Could you imagine him, Suarez, and freaking Hocevar just link up and 1, 2, 3? Spire be like, oh my God, we're so good.
It's Daytona, man. Anything can happen.
That's the thing, man. It's like this is a race where dreams just get taken away quickly. I got a great car. 3 laps in, you're in against the wall. Oh, jeez.
All right, so you got Hamlin, Zilic, Kyle Busch, and I got Ryan Blaney, Christopher Bell, and the winner, Michael McDowell.
McDowell wins. It's McDonald's for everybody.
There we go. If McDonald win, it's McDowell's for everybody. Remember McDowell's?
Oh, I love McDowell's. Greatest
Yeah.
thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that Trading Spaces?
No, that's coming to America.
Coming to America. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. They
I
got
get those
two
two-
all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese on a sesame seed bun.
I get those two movies mixed up.
Yeah. I've got 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese on a bun.
So they got the arches. I got arch.
Oh, good stuff. All right, man. Let them know where they can get a hold of you, man.
All right, so you can find me on X at NoelDow87. You can find me here at Talking Racing Now.
Yes, you can.
Mondays at 7 with the great
Yes.
Sean Stanley.
Yep.
Sean Stanley, Sports Media. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Grow
it.
the channel, everybody. Go. You want to come over, give me a follow. That's fine. But really, follow the man Sean here. Hit up Stanley Media House. Go to the YouTube channel. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. Let's get this thing going out here to everybody. Go hit up the other people on the channel. Also, go hit up Frankie Fresco. Go hit up Rainy Day, and let's get this thing
Talking
moving.
Game, Fins TV.
Talking Game, Fins TV. Let's get it all going. Everybody.
Make it happen. You can catch
We're
me
trying.
at
We're trying to buy a yacht. We're trying to buy a yacht. Everybody.
Yeah, we are. We want to do this show from a yacht.
Prestige worldwide.
That's right. That's right.
We already got a DJ.
Our yacht's going to be so big, they're going to put Bowman Gray on it, and we're going to call the race from the track next year inside our yacht.
Our yacht's going to be so big, we're going to lose a first and a third round pick, okay?
There we go. There we go, buddy. Go big or go home, baby. Go big or go home. You can catch me at SS_Sports Talk on X, Stanley Media House everywhere else. And like Spencer said, go check out Stanley Media Network. Hit the subscribe, hit the notification, send it out. We got NASCAR Talk on Monday, wrestling on Tuesday, and South Florida Sports Talking on Friday. And now that NASCAR's back, we'll get qualification. We'll get qualifying, do little YouTube shorts, little things like that coming up now that the season's back. And also, I got the World Series of asphalt racing going on right now. So they got a good one kicking off here in about, oh, man, I'm late.
Hey, you're late for a very important date.
Oh, that's it, man. That's it.
How about curling? Hey-oh, how about the American team beating those Italians today?
Yeah.
We went down to the Italian. We went down to the mixed duos. We went down to the Italian team yesterday in a 7-6 game. And then, bam, we come back with the victory today to go to the finals, going for gold.
No, it's all about the curling, baby.
It's all about the curling. Curling and NASCAR. That's where we're at right now.
That's it, man. Left turns and sweep. Awesome. Don't forget, next Monday we'll be here talking what we saw, what we liked, what we didn't like. We'll also be covering a little bit of trucks, a little bit of O'Reilly's, maybe a little ARCA, depending on if anything happens. There's some big names, ARCA-wise. There's some names there. Ryan Vargas is one. He's raced in the Xfinity and things like that. There's some good names there, some good young talent. So we might be talking a little bit about them if there's some news there to be talked about. But we're going to be talking everything the NASCAR series every Monday right here, 7 p.m. Hope to have some interviews coming. I've got a couple out. A little touchy-feely on a couple of them, but we'll see what happens. And we want to thank each and every one of you for spending your Monday night with us. And we'll talk to you next week right here on the Stanley Media House Network. It is
Talking racing now, the best show around.